Welcome to the 19th Wonka Europe Conference. We're gathered here in the beautiful city of Lisbon, and that was not forgotten. The third day started early and in a very different way.
Family doctors started the day with a running along the river. The idea was to give the example and help patients to get out of the couch. It's important that family doctors motivate their patients to practice physical activities and enjoy benefits like the reduction of mortality.
I wanted to focus on how exercise and physical activity can be a social event and it can become a routine part of your life that gives you pleasure by itself and not just because of the benefits you feel in terms of weight control and hypertension, high blood pressure, and metabolic control of your blood sugar levels. The first thing we talked about really was 5 important cues of how to help your patients get motivated. So how to choose the type of exercise, what kind of exercise patients should do, that they should choose an exercise that suits them, that it's easy to fit into their routine. So if they're a morning person, exercise in the morning. If they're an evening person, don't try and get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. To break exercise up into small quantities of exercise, so you can do 10 minutes at a time. So the first thing we spoke about was tricks, tips, and how to help our patients overcome the barriers and get off the couch.
Correr como? E nós temos experiência em correr, sabemos como é que se faz, então vamos correr, vamos falar sobre isso e aliás uma das coisas que nós temos que dizer aos nossos pacientes é o ritmo a que eles têm que correr, é um ritmo em que conseguem falar. Não é um ritmo que consigam cantar, mas é um ritmo que consigam falar. E portanto a melhor maneira é juntarmos todos como uma família, estamos a falar de medicina geral e familiar e de uma maneira muito prática aprendermos como é que se faz para podermos depois transmitir aos nossos pacientes.
Family and gender violence represent a special interest to Wonka, therefore the need to create new strategies.
About 80% and 1 in 3 women are victims of violence. This is a global problem that cannot be solved alone. In this matter, the family doctor has an important role in being more than a specialist.
The main thing is that as a doctor we have the possibility to be in a very privileged situation to disclose violence, to have actually empathy for the patient, and what they actually want is to talk about it. We have to be listening to them, we have to acknowledge that this is a major issue for them, that we are available, and we have to inform them at where they can actually go and get more help. We cannot change the society, but we can at least support the women in their fight for more independence.
Multimorbidity happens when a patient suffers from more than one chronic condition at the same time, an issue that has gaining importance among family doctors.
Multimorbidity requires integrated healthcare models with well-balanced treatment plans tailored towards the needs of the individual person. That was the main focus of this workshop.
Where in reality, a person is a person, and if a person exhibits phenotypically different things, it's still the same person that has the illness to live with. The second part is that we now understand that all these phenotypical diseases are biologically linked together by the same mechanisms. So there's, on the one hand, an epistemic issue that the notion is wrong, and there's a scientific basis that says it is wrong, and that the consequences out of all of that is that we have to think about dealing with patients that exhibit multiple conditions as defined in the old paradigm as being one condition, the condition of this patient, that have to be managed in an interactive, interlinked way.
What are the the prospects and progress to the European primary care clinical trials, a situation that was analyzed on a workshop.
In order to improve the quality of the European primary care clinical trials, a lot of research is being done in several countries. The aim is to try to work together and gather the main information.
In order to work together very well, we need to know each other and know what things are possible in countries and other things are not possible. So we're discussing issues that you come across during research and to see how we need to train practices in order to be a good GP doing research. We will have some examples from the UK. There's quite a group doing a lot of research, about 200 GPs, and they've experienced good things and things that do work. GPs focusing on research. So not all the GPs need to have the top quality, but they can refer to certain centers and then combine their knowledge to improve the quality.
Parent-child relationship has an impact on the child development, something that is not very well understood sometimes, but where family doctors can intervene.
Having a child represents a great deal of happy moments, but it also means tension and some difficult decisions. A good relationship between parents and child creates a better environment where the child can grow healthier.
Parent-child relationships are what organizes the activity of the child. So if it is disrupted, necessarily there will be symptoms in the child, and she will have difficulties, and it will have an impact on her functioning more and more along time. So we thought we could bring this workshop here to family doctors, because they are the ones that see the child for the first time and are in the front barrier, and it's important for them to understand these characteristics.
Alcohol has always been an important matter in primary health care. A lot of European projects have been created, some of them and the results were presented here.
Primary healthcare providers have been charged with the responsibility of identifying patients whose drinking is dangerous to their health. Prevention is still the best way to minimize this problem.
The next step is showing the projects, what are their aims, the methodologies, and then we have the results of those big projects, and of course is to put in the agenda at political level the importance of the harmful done by high consumption of alcohol, and to define what will be necessary to do concerning organization and all the way to prevent this kind of problem at European level.